Hey everyone, welcome back to the Good Garage. I thought I'd show you one of the projects I'm going to start pretty soon. I'm going to build a Bluetooth speaker out of one of these US General toolboxes. You can find probably hundreds or more videos of these online, but I thought it'd be fun to try one. So I picked up some components the last month or two, and I'm going to show you what those are going to be and kind of what the plan is, which will probably change, 5 or 10 times because that's usually what I do. So that's okay. So first, I got a red US General box, picked it up on like Black Friday or something, so pretty cheap. Also, I do kind of collect or gather Craftsman tools, so I'll be rebranding this at some point. I think this is paint, so we're gonna, I don't know if that's gonna come off there. I might just have to cover it. Picked up a converter for the Craftsman 20-volt battery. This is the amplifier I'm going with. So this is a Bluetooth amp. And it's nice because they sell a lot of these. And you can pick them up really, really cheap on Amazon, AliExpress, probably some other sites. But these are really easy to hide. You can put them in classic cars, you can put them obviously in toolboxes and other things, and they'll connect to your phone and play whatever you want. And they actually put out a decent amount of power. So this one is a ZK-NT21. It's actually got 3 channels. So you have your left, right, and it also has a sub channel. I thought it might be fun to add a subwoofer to this. And my original plan was to actually put the sub in the box, but I may install an external port so I can just connect one if I want to. I'm not sure yet because I do have a regular amplifier somewhere that's just 2 channels, so I got to figure that out still. This is actually the mini sub. I tried to find literally the smallest one that I could just for the heck of it. So this is like an 1.5 inch mini subwoofer, and I did do some testing, and surprisingly it sounds all right, but it's not really going to give you the bass that a bigger speaker would. So I bought such a small one because I was going to try and fit it in here with their other speakers. But if I do external, I may pick up like a 6-inch sub or something else and mount it in some kind of box that I can just plug in when I want. Picked up a little on-off switch. I don't know if I'll put that in yet. Since I'm using a Craftsman battery, I can just take the battery out if I want. But the amp does have, kind of on-off. But I've heard that it could still draw power. I don't know if that's true, but I figured I'd buy a switch, just I can install it somewhere if I want and if I need it. Picked up some wire, just some 18 gauge wire I'll be using for the project. And so the plan is, there's a guy that builds these all the time, and I've been watching some of those videos, and he actually doesn't sell, there's free templates online for 3D printable templates. So he makes them for this toolbox, and you can set it in here so you know exactly where to drill. So I bought a big hole saw. I'm going to drill a couple 4-inch holes and then kind of shape those to fit. He also has a 3D print file for the front face here so that you can drill the holes for all your knobs, as well as an on-off switch. And I've seen some people put voltmeters in here. I didn't buy a voltmeter. I'm not sure I'm going to do that. I just kind of want to do it for fun. I don't know that I'll get too crazy with it. So that's what I'll be using. The speakers here, these are on AliExpress, and that, I was trying to pick up literally the cheapest things I could. I think the box was like $12.99. The sub was like $2 or $3. I think these were like $6.99 each. I can't even tell you what brand they are. There's TS-406, and that's the brand name. But if you squint, it looks like Pioneer. So we're going to pretend that's what they are. So we'll we'll connect everything at some point, see how it sounds, and then we'll start drilling in this box. One thing is typically the top drawer you got to pull out and modify some of the edges and back because those speakers are going to stick down through here a little bit. I thought about removing the drawer completely and then just attaching the face to the lower one so it all comes out together. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Kind of like what I like to do is just try stuff. I watch a bunch of videos, but I may not follow them exactly. So I have an idea what I want to do, and I'm just going to try it, see how it goes. We'll learn a little bit and hopefully get it completed at some point. But that's the plan. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys next time.